Anyway, all right, chat. Let's get on with today's topic here, shall we? Let's go. This is the first video that Purple had suggested that we watch first. Now, this apparently this is from 9 years ago, 10 years ago now, of Shannon Rose having the world's worst bachelorette party. Now, this one is about 20 or so minutes, so this might be a little bit, but we'll get through it. We'll do it. I got a little extra tonight. Why not? Oh.
Hey you guys, we're on our way to the airport. I'm going to my bachelorette weekend. Travis is going to his bachelor weekend, and I'm pretty excited. How about you?
I'm excited.
Yeah? Cool, dude. So we're on our way to the airport. Last night I was up till 3:30 in the morning editing to make sure I had videos up for you guys this weekend while I was gone, because I wasn't sure how my internet was going to be for like upload speed. So yeah, I got 3 hours.
Jacob, I'm not 100% certain. From what I gather, she's an influencer, I guess. I honestly don't know.
I was asleep, but I'm excited, so I think it'll be fun. Here we go.
Purple, or those who know of her more than I do, is it fair to say that she's an influencer of some sort? Or how would you describe who she is to a degree? She looks like she's had enough plastic in her to be a turtle sleep paralysis demon. True. Oh, she is? Okay. I figured as much, but I didn't want to assume.
That's about it. Nothing really going on. I'll keep you posted. Hey guys, so still nothing really too exciting going on. My face might be oily because I was sitting outside. So I think my sister's working today. So yeah, I decided that I'm gonna edit for a little bit. So that's what I'm doing. Crazy bachelorette party, huh? Okay, you guys, still not doing anything. I was literally twiddling my thumbs on the couch, and I was kind of bummed because I feel like this was like a whole bachelorette day that was kind of just spent sitting on the couch. But I was trying to.
Libsums super chatted $1.41. Don't let that forehead go into a war zone.
True. Thank you, B-Sums, for the 2. I appreciate it. Thank you. You could have put SpongeBob time cards here. True. I'm going to assume, just based upon, off of what I'm seeing here, none of the other bridesmaids have shown up yet. I'm going to assume that's what's happening here. Oh, okay. Am I close? Okay. All right.
To stay positive, and that is the beach right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. So I decided to take it upon myself to go for a little walk instead of just sitting there doing nothing. And I am gonna go to like CVS because I'm just gonna shop around for makeup because that makes me happy. So that's what I'm doing.
Okay. My sister told me she was having a thing for me at the beach, but when I got there, I had to walk away after the first minute because, oh God.
You guys, does this look like a bachelorette weekend to you? Because I'm pretty sure I look homeless and somebody just tried to give me $1 because I look like a homeless person on the bench with Prada sunglasses and a Louis Vuitton bag.
Yeah, you look like a homeless person with your Louis Vuitton bag and whatever the fuck else you just said that you had there. Yeah, okay. She cried. Looks like she was crying.
So I've been crying for the past hour. Got in a huge fight with my sister because she didn't plan anything for my bachelorette weekend. She booked a hotel for us to stay at, but basically I sat on a couch all day at my aunt's house. She slept because she had a headache and she also had to work. I'm only here for 2 days, so this whole first day I sat at my aunt's house, and then she's like, oh, we're gonna go to the beach, we're gonna do like a beach thing for you, and I was like, okay. Well, it was like her and her boyfriend, and like my cousin and her boyfriend, and my aunt and her husband, and my mom and her boyfriend, and which is like fine. I love hanging out with my family, but this is supposed to be my bachelorette weekend. Like, it's supposed to be all girls and they're not all here for me. Like, they just were gonna be hanging out anyways. Like, I guess this is like something that they do on Fridays. So I was crying because, not because like they weren't doing anything for me, but because I felt like
you literally just said that you were upset because they didn't do anything for you. Like, what? Thank you, Climate Girls. That's exactly what I was just thinking. People don't have the ability to take off of work. Yes, you try your best. Listen, I've been in a number of weddings. I've also, I don't know, had a wedding. And is it hectic? Is it crazy? Are you trying to get everything scheduled as best as possible? Yes, exactly. You are. But shit happens. Yes, I have heard of some stories where things get too crazy at either the bachelor party, the bachelorette party, you name it. I'm sure that it's probably happened. Okay. We've all heard wedding horror disaster stories. It ain't nothing new, but you literally just said that you were crying because they didn't do anything. They quote unquote didn't do anything for you. So which one is it? Okay. All right, let's give it a shot, though, chat. Let's give it a shot. Let's continue.
She just didn't care to plan anything for me. And Travis is like in San Diego with all of his friends from his wedding party, and they're like doing all these fun things. And I'm like sitting on a bench, freezing my ass off, like waiting for my sister to be done hanging out with her boyfriend. So yeah, not very happy right now. And I'm just really disappointed and sad because this is like one weekend that's supposed to be for me, that's supposed to be special. Like, I thought we were gonna hang out with like all my friends, and my sister told me that all of my friends like weren't able to make it, so I was like kind of bummed. I'm like, damn, not even one person. And then I land and I find out that none of them were invited. She never even sent an email to them. So
Okay, so my sister had 8 months to plan this weekend, and she said she wanted to do it for me. I'm so confused as to who this midlife crisis Kardashian is, or why she's having an emotional breakdown over a party, but I have a feeling it's for very gay reasons. Same. I'm right there with you, Pidgey. I don't know. People are crazy, Calamity Girls. They go to the... Listen, if you live in LA or Florida or any of those other, places that have beaches, I'm sure there's many others, but I'm just saying those are the, more popular ones and more well-known ones. They'll go to the beach no matter what. They could care less. It's rain or shine, cold or hot. Yeah, exactly. You live in Florida, it's... Yeah, they'll go to the beach no matter what. They don't care. But I wouldn't do it. So, alright, let's continue.
I thought I was either mad at them or that they just didn't get the email. They're like, what the hell? And now it's like too late for most of them because they have plans, because today is the day that they're finding out, and it's like already here.
So wait a minute, hold on. I hate to be pausing so much. I'm sorry, chat. But I have a question. So she's claiming that her sister did not plan this at all, that her friends just now found out about this, or her bridesmaids just found out about this. And so now they're all scrambling to try to get, or they're trying to figure out what to do, or whatever the fuck they're doing. I do not buy that for a second. Nope. You know why? Because guess what? If they were decent enough bridesmaids, and if she had, and if, from what it sounds like, and again, I'm assuming, I don't know, her sister was probably the maid of honor, from the sounds of it, that they would be reaching out to, either her or to her sister to try to figure out, hey, when's the bachelorette party? I don't buy that for a minute. So far, this is a little bit sus. Just a little.
I was trying so hard to stay positive, like, all day today, and just, like, do things I knew that would put me in a good mood, but tonight is just topping it off. I'm fucking freezing. I'm really pissed, and all I wanted to do was have fun, even if it was just with my sister. I just wanted to do something fun. I know she got, like, a hotel for us, and that's cool. Like, I think that's gonna be fun, but we haven't even gone there yet. And it's nighttime. It's like almost 8, 9 o'clock. Yeah. Just venting. Sorry, guys. Okay, guys, so we're back at my aunt's house now. My mom made us make up, basically calling each other moms. Now we're heading to the hotel. She hasn't even packed yet, so I'm waiting for her to pack. She says she'll be ready in 5. So just waiting. It's 9:45, I think. About to check into the hotel. This is the end of day 1 for the bachelorette party. You're gonna try to take my phone away? Yep. And you're gonna kick me out of the hotel room.
Well, I might not kick you out, but I am gonna take my phone away if you got her on.
So, for my bachelorette weekend, all I wanted to do, even if it was just the two of us, was to have fun. And I didn't care what we did.
Okay.
And you're telling me that I have my day every day? So that this weekend's not special?
Yeah, it is going to be special because you have your day every day.
I can't believe you left me out in the freezing cold.
I can't believe you didn't come back.
I noticed that there was an edit there. Oh, wait a minute. She's in the car with what seems like, I'm assuming, her sister, and they're having an argument about the weekend, okay? Or not an argument, but an argument nonetheless about it, okay? Thank you, Climate Girls. Exactly what I'm saying. You don't talk to your friends about the bachelorette party? Yeah, that's... Anyway, okay. All right, let's continue.
I thought for sure you'd come back.
You just don't love me.
I love you beyond belief, otherwise I would have stayed. But I didn't.
Because that was something you planned for yourself, not for me.
Okay, we're done. We're done. You can't talk about it anymore.
Do you remember when I first said that? I wanted to just, whatever it is, I wanted to be awesome.
Do you want to get out, or do you want to enjoy the weekend?
You want me to get out of the car?
If you want to. But you need to stop being a negative Nancy. What happened to this positive attitude? Now you're just being a little
I was positive all day today.
Downer.
I was positive all day today. I was sitting on the couch. You were so far, you were like such a bee. I don't know where you think you're positive, Polly.
I'm super positive. I'm having a great time. And we're going to have a
I'm
great
sure
time.
you are, because we just hung out with all the people that you wanted to go hang out with.
There's no way in hell this melted Barbie doll went to the beach to cry on camera for 2 minutes, turned the camera off, went home, turned the cam back on a few hours later. Pidgey, that's what it looks like. That's exactly what it looks like. Pidgey, I missed you. I missed you so much. Oh, good gravy. Oh, speaking of which, Jack, I don't know why this made me think of it just now. Goal is up, by the way. More emotes, and also we still need those 10 memberships to get the other emotes that Squatch and made, chat. We need 10 more memberships. Let's go. Just 10 more. Just 10 more. We can do it. We can do it, chat. We can do it. Okay, here we go. Sorry.
Than your boyfriend.
Hi, Shadow Humor. No, I would not like to turn this off right now. We are watching a video about something that I am interested in right now. If you would like, you are welcome to stay. But I am not turning this off right now. It's come to my conclusion that I will never understand how women work mentally, and for that, I am happy. There you go. You can cross your arms all you want, Shadow Humor. I can see you going harumph right now. Hi, Shadow. Thank you. Women don't even understand women. True. I was literally just getting ready to say something like that, too. Exactly. Anyway, okay.
I think you need to think about, your boyfriend's gone for 1 weekend, and
He's
you're
my
flipping
fiance,
out.
and I'm not flipping out that he's gone.
The jealousy factor?
It's not being jealous.
it
It's
is
the
really- I
fact
think
that
you're really
this is
jealous.
supposed to be my bachelorette weekend.
How many times can you say I feel like it's like a tape recorder?
Because
Yes,
I feel like
play,
you don't
play,
realize
play.
that this is supposed to be, this weekend is for me.
So the hotel that I planned for you is probably not going to be special either, right? Because
No,
you're
I
going to
didn't
find
say that.
something because you're negative that you're going to find something.
No,
to
I'm
find.
not being negative.
You're
I'm trying my hardest to
extremely
be
negative.
positive
Well, you're
in a
being
bad
the most negative person I
situation.
know. So you need to turn your stupid ass little negative Nancy around. Otherwise, you're
Shit. I would, kudos to the sister. I'd be saying the same thing. I would be saying the exact same thing. This is for me. It's my weekend. Yeah, no. My friends had to tell me that my bachelorette party weekend was for me. Okay? What does that tell you?
just going to have a horrible weekend. And guess what? 20 years later, you're going to be talking about your horrible bachelorette weekend.
You were in charge of it.
Yeah, so what? It's going to be your horrible bachelorette weekend. You made it horrible. So just think about that. Make it amazing.
It's hard to have a horrible weekend when you're having fun.
You're right. So you need to change it. But it's all in your mind.
Oh my god. You're gonna kill us. It's not even funny.
Well,
I'm taking a Xanax right now.
Oh, you can't take one if I can't take one.
Wait, do we have anything to drink? You are a little monster. You're like the devil. You're like the spawn of Satan. Stop, don't touch. Don't touch me.
I would be, If my sisters ever said that to me and they were trying to be serious, Nope.
So I was writing a speech for your wedding. And guess what? I'm already like, it's a little long, so I've had Nikki editing it. But I'm starting to think I'm going to rewrite it. Because I was saying way too nice of things about you, and that shit is not true.
Ooh! Oh, damn! W, sister! Shit! For that alone, W, sister. Hell yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I was, honestly, half of my thing was like, what a changed person you've become and how positive you are. And this weekend you are not positive.
Yeah, because
that is a lie.
Because I sat on the couch for most of my bachelorette day.
I'm changing. Just letting you know, because of you, I'm changing the speech, and it's not going to be as nice as it was.
That's fine. Wait till you hear my speech.
You're not getting a speech.
Excuse me, it's my wedding.
Oh, you can have a speech for yourself.
I will, and I'm going to be thanking all the people that helped me with my wedding and all the planning. And
that doesn't affect me.
I know it doesn't because it's not your wedding.
Yeah, so you're trying to be mean. I'm just saying.
You just were trying to be mean to me.
I'm just saying you better think twice because I'm writing your speach. And
well, I won't let you have a speech then. You won't get a speech at my wedding.
I've already planned
How can you tell the wife? Wookie, shut up. Listen, I can tell. I'm having sons. Fuck this shit. Listen, I just have the one daughter. I can't even imagine if there were if we had multiple, but that's why I'll tell you what though, because I'm the middle of two other sisters. Yes, I have all sisters. I appreciate my father and my mother both for what they had to put up with for all three of us, because oh dear Jesus, I can only imagine what the three of us put them through. Just saying. She's blaming her sister too for having, for having a headache. Yeah, I know, it's dumb.
DJ, just turn the mic off when she starts talking.
No, you won't. I'll be grabbing out my, Yep, so just think about it. Positive or negative Nancy. Because right now you ain't.
People that hang out with me every day on YouTube know that I'm not a negative Nancy.
Well,
those people know me better than you do because they watch my life every single day.
Well, they don't know the first 20 years of your life, so
yeah, they do. They read it in my book.
All right, get out.
You're really kicking me out?
Yeah, you're gonna put your I gotta pack some.
All right, she tried kicking me out of her car. LOL. We fought some more, but then the Xanax kicked in, and this is what happened next. Oh God, that's wonderful. Who's getting married? Shannon Rose is getting married. Bern, you'll see in a second. I guess. Okay, so Bern, this is Shannon. This is the woman this is the woman in question. I'm going to assume that is her sister. So there you go.
Better night because we took Xanax, and we're in a better mood. We went to Xanax. We went to CVS. Now we're on Sunset This is a bachelorette party.
I don't think that that's how you're supposed to be, or at least from what I understand, it's not how you're. I don't know. I don't know. I've never taken it before, so I have no idea. But I wouldn't think that it would do that. And I'm sorry for breaking the eardrums. It's not my fault. Xanax, honey, not Xantax, you gooberhead. One for drugs, two for sobriety. I wouldn't think that it would, Midna. I wouldn't think that it would. Hey, but again, listen. To be fair, let's try to be as fair as possible here, chat. To be fair, people can have different reactions to medication like that. Just saying. I mean, again, I don't think that it's not very common. I wouldn't think, but again, I've never taken Xanax before, and even if I did, I would have a different reaction than what some other people would. So, yeah. Okay. All right. Already, red flags are everywhere right now. Okay, here we go.
That's awesome. Okay, you guys, so check this out.
Where are we going? I'm lost.
I told you, you weren't paying attention. You're too busy.
No, this is
dancing.
hallway.
Okay, so make a left.
I can't see. Help.
No, this is not hallway.
No, I think it is.
No, it's the next one. It's past this light. It's hallway. See, I can see. Okay, you guys, we're on Sunset Boulevard, and we are staying at the Sunset Marquis, which is a very nice hotel. So that was very nice to my sister, and I love her all over again. Oh my God, look, there's Hannah Hart on a billboard.
Hannah, my little gal pal.
So anyways, I'm really excited.
Wow. Hannah Hart. I haven't seen or heard that name in a long time. If she's taking other medicine too, it can also cause a reaction. Yeah, maybe. I don't know, but I'm just saying from my... Oh, hold on. Hold on a minute, chat. Give me 1 second. Something's not coming up right here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let me minimize chat here for just a minute. There we go. Okay. Sorry. I'll move you up a little bit. There we go. Okay. Sorry. No, chat was shown to be a little bit too big for me. Anyway. I remember, chat, if you're feeling down, use drugs and alcohol. Shadow, I disavow. Disavow. 3 sips? Yeah, 3 sips. 3 sips I encourage, but not drugs and alcohol both. No, I disavow. No. No, no, no. Drink. Yeah, y'all be responsible. That's all I'm gonna say. Be responsible people. Oh, not Kevl's 3 snorts. No, no, no. No, no, no. No. Disavow. Burn, shut up! No, do everything responsibly. That's literally what I just said. Thanks, Burn. Thanks.
It's hard for you to love me. So we're on the way to hotel. We went and stopped at CVS. Oh my gosh, this person is like on drugs because
seriously.
the same person was like a green light. They wait like 1 minute. See Holloway Drive right here.
I think they're lost.
Maybe. So anyways, I keep forgetting what I was saying. Keep the dust up. This is my old stomping grounds, you guys. Sunset Boulevard. So, do you have the directions? Yeah. Okay. This is, I think it's on Alta Loma. Yeah, I think it is. Right? And then it's like in this little corner right here. I've actually stayed here before.
Are you serious? That's so annoying.
I was telling my sister over here, like, oh, I've stayed at the Sofitel, I've stayed at the SLS, like all these like really cool, fun hotels. I've stayed at most of them. I know it's really dark, you guys can't see me, but this hotel is really cool. I can't wait to show you.
Oh, I can skip the rest? Okay. Alright. Okay, so the next video that I was told to watch is this one. This is I Want to Cancel My Wedding. This is also from Shannon. And then we're going to get into Primix video. So this is only about 10 minutes, give or take. So, alright. No, that's my first drama stream back. KHuck. Oh, shut up, Burn. Why are we watching some Valley Girls Vacay? You mean Valley Girls Vacay, babe? Well, Primic our wonderful Primic, who we all know and love, did a video about her that he released. When was this? Like a week or two ago now? Oh yeah, it's been about a week. Almost a week. He released a video about this woman about a week ago. And so we're just getting a little bit of backstory as to who she is and stuff. Because I had no idea who she was. But, of course, we love Primic, and I wanted to cover it and watch it. So, yeah. I need to see this dumbass shit. Okay, here we go, chat.
So originally I was not going to vlog this at all because, like, planning your wedding is supposed to be exciting and fun and, you know. But I also wanted to be very real because, like, I'm always really honest with you guys, and I know that there might be other people out there that might be going through something like this, and I want them to know also that they're not alone. I met with a vendor today for flowers, and when I left that appointment, I wanted to throw up and cry at the same time. Now, I know weddings are expensive. Like, I knew that, and as most of you guys know, I am paying for most of the wedding by myself. So it's a lot. It's like, you know, very overwhelming and stressful, like just to plan the wedding and also to pay for the whole wedding. So it's a lot, and I've been really stressed out. And so I felt so sick after leaving this vendor, and I'm like, oh my God, like I cannot pay. I mean, like,
no, Shadow, I'm not turning
I could
this
have bought
off.
a car, like a nice car, for the amount of they were charging for a wedding for flowers. And supposedly they were throwing in like a lot of free stuff. So
okay. I'm not following the complaint here, but I'm Pidgey. I'm right there with you. And Shadow, you know what? I'm tempted to take you up on your offer. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, this is, okay.
oh, sorry. So yeah, I was very like discouraged and disappointed and upset and like kind of like really bummed out because I'm like, I was just thinking to myself, like, you know what, I fucked up. Like, I should have just eloped or done like a destination wedding and could have saved so much money and stress but I've always wanted to.
Twilight Midna became a member. Twilight Midna celebrates 5 months of membership.
Woohoo! Thank you, Midna, for being a member for 5 months. Appreciate you, ma'am. Thank you.
Big, elaborate wedding. And so that's what I'm going to give myself because I deserve it. And I worked really hard for the money that I have made, and I want to be able to enjoy it. This is my wedding day. My mom came to the rescue as always and called me back right away and was just like, Shannon, like, don't stress. Everything's going to be fine. Like, I'll make an appointment with another florist, and, you know, until we find one, if worse comes to worse, you know, there is someone in our family who's a close family.
Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Something just clicked in my brain here. It sounds like, okay, so, Purple, let me ask you a question before I go further into my thought. Was this before or after the bachelorette party? Do you know? Yeah, weddings are hella expensive, exactly, especially destination weddings. Destination weddings are, depending on what, after? Okay. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna reserve my judgment here in a minute. Okay.
A friend that is really amazing at like flower arrangements, and you know, we're like, she can always put something together, you know, for a lot cheaper. And you guys, I could buy a house for what I'm spending on my wedding. It's insane, and it kind of makes me sick at times. But then I have to like remember, like, this is one of the most important days of my life, and you only get married once, hopefully. And I want it to be amazing, and I'm just really stressed out right now.
So, okay, listen, hold on. Okay, this is my question. If this was after the bachelorette party, depending on when the wedding is, I would think, anyway, that you would have had your flowers picked out already and the vendor as who's going to do it and all of that, right? Again, from what I remember of my wedding, which was 12 years ago, I remember us getting the flowers done relatively quickly. Not everybody is like that, but I would imagine that if it's that important to her, from the sounds of it, it is, that she would have had this already taken care of. It sounds like she did this last minute. Or at least that's what I'm getting out of this, but anyway. That's just a thought. So, let's continue.
Sorry. I think I just need to cry it out because I think it might make me feel better, and I feel like I can talk to you guys, and you guys are so supportive and understanding and, like, amazing, and sometimes I wish, like, my YouTube friends were my bridesmaids and maid of honors because you guys are doing probably every...
Okay, I'm sorry. That's weird to say. That's weird to say. I mean, listen, you guys know how much I appreciate every single one of you, but that's kind of weird to say. I got married in the back of Geico Insurance office because they converted a room for weddings. Oh! Well, there you go. Just me and my husband's friend as a witness. There you go. There you go. I love it. You got only human, I swear. That's great. See, that's sweet. That's interesting, and that's a unique story. But listen, I understand that weddings are very important to women and to men too, to a certain degree. I get that, but a little much.
Everything and make it like that more special. I'm trying so hard to stay strong and positive, and I know this is like supposed to be fun and exciting and like special, and I just don't feel.
Yes, Mr. Huck, I've talked about our wedding before. I've talked about it multiple different times. About how we got married 12 years ago. Got you a groom's cake with the Mario coin block, Halo and Gears of War at the bottom. Had Legend of Zelda play for the groomsmen. Yeah, I've talked about this. At least I have a couple of times anyway. I always said if I ever got married and was having it in the backyard and calling it a day, there you go. There you go. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all.
I feel like it is right now, but I so badly like want it to be. So I keep telling myself like, it's fine, don't worry, like make the best of it. Like keep your head up, you're gonna do fine. I know like when it comes to my wedding day, everything's gonna be perfect, and well, not perfect, but like I know it's gonna be beautiful no matter what, and like the whole point of planning this day is to like marry the man of my dreams, and so that to me is like the most important thing. But I just want it to be beautiful, and I want everybody to like enjoy themselves and have a good time, and I think I just am putting too much pressure on myself, and also I'm expecting so many things that are just unrealistic, and so I just kind of need to put that into perspective, I guess. But I am so grateful still that like I'm able to have this type of wedding, and it's amazing. And I just found out that like some of my like amazing friends are gonna be coming. So like Trisha Paytas is coming to the wedding, and Amber Walter and Brie Ashley and Sarah Rush. And when like all of them are like, oh my god, I cannot wait to come, and they were so excited, and like that made me so happy to know that like they were not only willing to like to fly all the way to like come to my wedding, and like I know that they're like my amazing friends, and I can't wait to see them and give them huge hugs. And parts of like planning my wedding like that like make me so happy, but then there's other parts that are just so hard, you know, especially when you're doing it all by yourself. And
for once Trisha wasn't involved in drama. True. Thank you, Shadow. I was literally just getting ready to say that too. Yeah, that's a bit annoying. I'm sorry.
You know, my mom's done so much to help me, and I am so grateful for her. I honestly, like, I wouldn't have any...
I get that it's nerves and maybe or anxiousness comes out with that, with every other word is like. I've heard that before. But yeah, that's a bit much. That's a bit annoying.
Thing done, maybe just the venue and not that, but everything else I wouldn't have even had done. And
So I can't thank her enough. She's like a lifesaver, and she's the one that's, talking me through the tough times, because I think this is the first time that like I've actually like felt sick to my stomach and stressed out, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. And she's just like, you're gonna be fine. And she's right, I'm gonna be fine. I'm planning a wedding, for Christ's sake. Like, that's awesome. I've always wanted to get married, and that's happening. And so I just need to like stay positive. And I always tell other people, like, think of
This happened 10 years ago. Well, yes, the drama with her happened 10 years ago, but Primick did a video on her that he released about a week ago. So that's why we're kind of going over, this. But
the good things, not the bad things. And so I need to just practice that on myself. And so that's what I'm going to be doing. And I put my onesie back on when I got home. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get comfortable. I'm going to lay in my cozy ass bed, and I'm going to watch 19 Kids and Counting because I love that show. And that's going to put me in a good mood. And, once I settle down a little bit, but like, I'm not so emotional over all this like stuff that I'm realizing I'm going to be spending so much money. It's fucking crazy, honestly. Like, if I would have known, I would have been like, we're having a picnic and we're gonna get married there. Come to the park, the public park. It's free. No.
yeah, that I don't buy.
Pigeon Salad super chatted $10. This woman is shedding more tears over a slightly shuffle wedding than most SA victims that cry over getting assaulted. She's recounting this all like Mama Max is on the other side of the camera.
Pidgey, thank you for the 10. Holy shit. Damn. And you know what? TTS just makes it that much better. Thank you, Pidgey, for the 10. Appreciate you, sir. Looks like she's crashing out from all those downers she's taking. Maybe. Play the Primick? Okay. Well, this has got about 2 minutes left. Let's finish this. Real quick. We'll go about it. Yeah, it's not that much longer. Let's finish this.
But I'm just joking.
It is time.
Anyways. Yeah, so I wanted to put this up because, I've been watching wedding planning videos, and the girls are like all dressed all cute with their hair and makeup done. They're like, oh yes, and I'm gonna do this. And
okay, yeah, never mind. Never mind. We're done. Never mind. We're done. I can't. No. Nope. Alrighty, chat. Now we move on to the main event. Here we go. This is Primick's video. Like I said, he released this about a week ago. And we're going to watch this. So yeah, this is the YouTuber wedding that destroyed lives. Shannon Rose versus Amber Walter. Now I don't know if you guys caught that or not, chat, but she did mention an Amber Walter just a little bit ago as a guest of the wedding. So that's going to be, yeah. What was the point of that? Babe, I already explained it. I'm not explaining it again. Anyway, what did Bern say? I'm not... Shut up, Bern. Such a butt. All right, here we go. Oh, let me put this at 1.25. All right, we get to the good stuff now, chat. We get to Mr. Primick. Here we go.
Happiest times in your life. You're surrounded by family members, and you're marrying your true love. But what if your wedding led to an obsessive stalker, a mysterious thief, years of legal battles involving your closest friends, and eventually, a tragic end? Oh, and it was all documented.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Documented for the entire world to see. This is the story of Shannon Rose's wedding.
So weird, I'm like engaged now, and I get to start planning a wedding. Yeah! Somebody thinks that I did something that I didn't do, and I have no idea. I don't even know what it is.
I don't know anyone that would do something like that to somebody.
This hate is coming because Shannon Rose lied about me. She's destroying my soul.
Okay, so this is Shannon Rose. She's a YouTuber who started her channel back in 2013, and the content she makes, she's kind of like the embodiment of early YouTube when no one really had any planning with what they uploaded. One of her videos, she's making ramen noodles.
Ramen noodles!
There wasn't much planning back then, but she's also done vlogs, tutorials, makeup routines, literally every category you could think.
I love how he says makeup routines. Oh, too funny. What'd you spoil, Wookie? You know what? Never mind.
Think of Shannon Rose is probably done. But she got a lot of her following during the storytime era, or as I like to call it, the pathological lying era, because all these girlies, they were all lying. You didn't hook up with your Uber driver. Tana, that toothbrush did not go inside you.
Toothbrush!
Now the
Whoa! Wait a minute. What? Oh, good Lord in heaven. Oh my, okay. You know what?
story we're interested in began in 2015 when Shannon was getting married to her fiance at the time named Travis. Shannon decided that she was going to film the entire wedding process from beginning to end. And she did just that because she has a wedding playlist on her channel and it's got 46 videos. And then the wedding itself, she split into 6 parts. She also had a daily wedding countdown vlog. Like, Shannon was really milking this boy. Now at the wedding, Shannon obviously had her and Travis's family there, but she also invited some of her YouTube friends. Now the ones we care about are Brie Ashley, Kristen K, Amber Walter, and Sarah Rush. Trisha
Okay, so hold on
for
a minute,
YouTube
Chad.
friends. Now the ones we care about are Brie Ashley,
Okay, Brie Ashley.
Kristen K, Amber Walter, and Sarah Rush.
Okay, so it's these 4 women here that are apparently involved in this. So, and I remember the toothbrush story now, Pidgey. I do. I remember it now. It's just, it's been a minute since I've heard it, and yeah. Didn't want to be reminded of it.
Trisha Paytas was also around during all this, but she somehow avoided the drama. And
There you go. Purple called it. That's exactly what Purple just said. She avoided the drama. Wow. You know what though, chat? That's actually kind of surprising. I'm not going to lie. Especially when this happened. I'm not, well, then again, to be fair, Trisha probably is still getting into drama even still to this day. Obviously, that we looked at with the Rosanna Pansino stuff, but yeah, I mean, I know. Purple called it earlier.
And I'm not really sure how. I think this might be the first time in Trisha's life where she saw drama and she's like, I'm not going to get on the kitchen floor.
It's true.
Primic. You know what? I gotta say this to you here, chat, real quick. I'm sorry. I am very happy that Primic has been uploading a lot more here as of late. Bravo, sir. Thank you. I'm glad that it didn't take over, I don't know, a year or 2 or longer for him to upload his next video. I'm glad that it's not been that long. He's been more consistent here, chat. Proud of him. That's awesome.
Now, from what I can tell, these girls were kind of like the Vlog Squad meets Real Housewives. They were all friends on YouTube and they collabed and did videos together, but I don't think they actually hung out much in real life because all of them were from different states. So Shannon's wedding was going to be the
Alright, let's go.
first time where they all met up in person. The wedding took place at a beautiful mansion over multiple days. There's a 46 video long playlist if you really want to see everything that happened. You might want to bring some popcorn and Adderall or whatever keeps you going. But no, the wedding was really nice. They had a nice ceremony, they had an after party, they had ghost hunting, and then the next day everyone goes home and Shannon and Travis drive off into the sunset to live happily ever after. From the outside looking in, the wedding seemed like a massive success, but days after the wedding took place, something strange begins to happen. Before we continue, today's video is sponsored by MyHeritage. Have you ever
Okay. Alright. Sorry, Primic, we do this to Willie too.
MyHeritage and see what you can find. Now, this is where I need a quick disclaimer. My lawyer messaged me and he was very adamant that I add this. And when a guy in a suit tells me to do something, I like to submit. So this drama happened like a decade ago. Literally a decade ago. Not like a decade ago. It's 10 years old. So a lot of the original posts are gone. I tried my best to piece everything together by talking with the girls, going through old forums, and, you know, honestly, it took a lot. But just keep in mind, not everything might be 100% accurate. This video is just for entertainment. Please don't sue me. Thank you. Days after the wedding ended, a few of the girls that I mentioned began making cryptic posts on social media. Most of these posts have since been deleted, but from what I've gathered, they were implying that someone they knew was being a snake. Brie Ashley supposedly had a post of a wolf in sheep's clothing and a caption that just said, "Spotted." Now, at this time, it was very unclear what these girls were talking about because they were all being cryptic and no one would actually say what was going on. But this changed when Amber Walter, their close friend who they just had the wedding with, posted a video online uncontrollably sobbing.
I'm sitting here crying because I feel really sad, and I feel like somebody thinks that I did something that I didn't do, and I have no idea. I don't even know what it is.
In this video, Amber claimed that all of the girls were mad at her, but she had no clue as to why. She said after the wedding, she got back and she messaged all the girls and she was like, had a blast, can't wait to hang out again. But no one would respond to her. And then she saw all these tweets and she put 2 and 2 together and she was like, oh, they're mad at me. Now, the fans of these girls saw this video and they got really mad because it looked like all of the other girls were ganging up on Amber and they weren't really telling them why. So they started calling all of the other girls bullies and mean girls. In response to being called
Well, yeah, I would be okay. Okay, real shit. Why do people record themselves crying? Burn, that's a very good question. Bye, Shadow. Have a good night. Thank you. That's a very, very good question. I have no idea why.
Called bullies, the other girls kind of just doubled down. Shannon Rose made a tweet and she said, I just want to say publicly, I am no longer friends with Amber for so many reasons, all of which will come out soon. She knows this and ... Again, not really saying much. We're not really getting any info out of this. Then what happens next is that Bree, Sarah, and Kristen, they all post videos onto their YouTube channel where they explain their reasonings for why they were no longer friends with Amber. Bree and Kristen have since deleted their channel, so I don't have that video, but I do have Sarah's.
Hi.
Oh, this is the video that Purple had sent me. Okay. Okay. All right.
Oh my gosh, it's been so long.
In Sarah's video, she basically lays out all the reasons why she is no longer friends with Amber. She says Amber was rude when they met at the bridal shower. Amber was apparently talking behind her back. And I think the most important reason was Amber didn't offer condolences when Sarah's dad passed away.
Bree had told Amber, oh my gosh, Sarah's dad passed away. I think July 19th, like the day it happened. And Amber didn't say a word to me via text, or she didn't call me or anything. I think she said something on Twitter.
Now, Sarah's reasons for not being friends with Amber anymore were definitely valid, but there was definitely something more going on here. If you don't want to be someone's friend anymore, you don't have to make a video listing out all the reasons you don't want to be their friend.
Exactly. Exactly. Yes. Thank you, Primic. Yeah, if you don't want to, this doesn't, thank you. It doesn't have to, oh, Jesus fucking Christ. You don't? No, you don't, Sleek the Geek. It's because it's not about her, so why would she give you any sympathy? I mean, I'm with him. All of those reasons are valid, but, yeah, I mean... Or it sounds like they're valid anyway. For YouTube clout, you do in fact make the video? I guess.
Friend, you could just block them. I have like 1,000 people blocked on Twitter. It's a great feature. It felt like the group of girls got together and they decided to kick out Amber for something. But then after they received backlash and were called bullies for kicking her out, they then needed to come up with reasons to justify kicking her out. So these videos were just them being like, we didn't kick her out for no reason. We actually have plenty of reason. I'm gonna list every mistake she's ever done for the past 10 years. This is Mean Girl 101. After these videos were posted, Amber once again...
True! Sounds like she was quiet until audiences got mad about them. Yeah. That's what it sounds like to me, too.
Makes another video sobbing uncontrollably.
I don't know what I did to deserve this.
And then again, this video caused the fans of these girls to accuse the other girls of bullying Amber because literally days prior to this happening, they were at a wedding that everyone saw. They were dancing together, they were laughing and partying, and now they come back from the wedding and apparently Amber's the Antichrist. Nothing happening here seemed to make sense. But this is when the bride of the wedding, Shannon, finally decides to come forward and clear the air.
Hey you guys, it's Shannon, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about my wedding drama.
A few days after the other girls' videos, Shannon released her own video on the situation titled YouTube Wedding Drama. Now, if we're speaking in Mean Girl terms, Shannon would be Regina George. She had the largest channel, the most influence, and it seemed like she was the leader of the friend group and everyone was just following her. And in this video, Shannon comes forward and she backs up all the other girls in agreeing that Amber is a bad person.
A lot of people seem to think that we were bullying this person, and for some reason we were all just being super mean to this one girl for no reason at all.
Guys, stop calling us bullies. We're not bullies. Amber deserves it, okay? We're bullying someone that deserves to be bullied, so it means we're not bullies. Shannon, this doesn't...
I mean, Primic's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Help the Mean Girl appearance. But then Shannon...
No, it does not. That does not help at all. Nope. Especially with all of them being and not saying anything and not listing out what their grievances, I can't say that apparently. Grievances, never mind. What their issues were. Apparently I can't say the word that I need to say. Yeah, no. That does not help you in any way, shape, or form. No.
Gives us the real reason as to why Amber was exiled.
If you have been following this drama, in the background of one of her videos and in the thumbnail, everybody said it looked like what to be one of my wedding bouquets that I handmade. And if you guys watched my vlogs, you would know that it took me hours to make those wedding bouquets.
Apparently, while they were at the wedding, each of the bridesmaids had handmade bouquets that Shannon had made herself. And at the wedding, one of these bouquets had mysteriously gone missing. And then after the wedding, Amber released a Q&A video on her channel. And if you zoom into the background of this video, you could see the missing bouquet. So Amber stole a wedding bouquet from Shannon's wedding, and then it seems like she's gloating about it because she's putting it in the background of her video.
Okay. Hold on a minute.
Bouquet from Shannon's wedding, and then it seems like...
Okay, so they're accusing her of stealing, or allegedly stealing a wedding bouquet. Okay. Grievances. I can't say it. I don't know what is going on with my brain in saying that word. I have no idea why. Sorry. Sorry.
Like she's gloating about it because she's putting it in the background of her video. Then later in this video, Shannon teases some kind of bigger event that apparently took place at the wedding, but she isn't able to speak on it yet because it's some kind of legal matter.
I cannot speak about this matter as of right now.
Okay, so Bern, you have a good question, and you're partially not wrong. So there is a difference. What they're claiming that Amber took is Shannon's wedding bouquet, right? That's what they're claiming that she took. However, if you are part of a bridal party and you get flowers, you do have the option of keeping them if you want to, or you can just throw them away, whatever. But bridal bouquets are unique to the bride, obviously, and they can also be very, very expensive. So it just depends on how you want to look at it, or what you pay for them or whatever. But yeah, so that's what they're alleging here from what it sounds like. And okay, right, I would think that she would want to have the bridal party to keep theirs too. But, and this is my question though too, was that her actual bridal bouquet though? Okay, I guess we'll find out. Okay, hold on. I have all these other questions that are popping up in my head. Okay, hold on. Let's watch the rest of this.
When I can, I promise you I will. Please just trust me when I say that what she did was so awful. Like, honestly, I don't know anyone that would do something like that to somebody.
And I just want to say, to Shannon's credit, she is a great milker. Wait, wait. I mean, the way she's able to stretch out content in video.
Primic, no! Primic. Classic Primic. Classic Primic. Yeah, it looks like the ones the bridal party was holding. Okay, yeah, thank you. So, again, what makes us think that that was her act? Okay, I guess we just have to take her word for it or whatever. Okay.
Ideas is actually impressive. This is a 30-minute video, and she essentially says two different things. Literally. Go watch it. She says two things. Now, this video goes viral, and it gets 1.7 million views, and it was received extremely well. And I think it's because Shannon was the bride at the wedding, and when someone is the bride of their own wedding, they kind of can't be in the wrong. The bride is always right. So all the people that were originally defending Amber...
Obviously, that's not always true, as we all well know, but... Okay.
Changed their tunes when this video came out. But I have to say, in terms of today's standards, I think this video was very sus. I don't like to accuse people of fake crying because some people cry weird.
Really, Primic? Really? You had to throw in Nikado avocado? Really? Really? Is she just upset because they were handmade? Clement Girls, I have no idea. We'll find out, I guess. McDonald's cup W?
Some people got a weird crying face. And when your face is filled with Botox, you never know what's going on.
I mean, he's not wrong. That's a good guess. That's a very good guess.
Botox, you don't know what's going on under the skin. But if I'm being honest, the crying in this video came off as very performative. There were no tears, there were 100 jump cuts, and she seemingly only wipes her left eye. When I was watching this video, I started keeping a tally on which eye she was wiping because it became so apparent that she was only wiping her left eye.
Like, honestly.
This is how I spend my free time. I bet you guys are jealous. Anyways, after...
Damn! Primic's doing the Lord's work. Damn. Don't forget the sniffle's true. Pro tip, wear sunscreen and wash your face and use moisturizer and you'll never want Botox. 100% Kangaloope. I 100% agree. Yes. Listen, even though in some states it's still, not warm yet, but it's getting there. We're heading into, spring, summer before we all know it. I highly encourage people to wear sunscreen, even if it's not hot out or anything, to avoid any issues. Seriously, I highly encourage it. I do it all the time. You hit yourself when you need to fake cry? Well, big dude, I hope that you never have to cry or fake cry. Yeah. I try to wear it every day too, Kangalop, yeah. But now that I'm starting to like not hibernate and it's not wintertime anymore, yeah, when I go out into the sun, I try to wear as much as I can. Yeah. I'm with you. But I'm pale as a ghost, so I gotta take care of my skin as much as possible. Exactly. Neck, chest, and cleavage. True. Very true. Especially if you're wearing a tank top, yes. A big sombrero. No, I don't need a big sombrero. Although that would be cool. Not gonna lie, but no. The perks of being pale as a ghost, true.
After this video came out, all of the support for Amber had essentially gone away. All of her friends came out and disowned her. Even the bride is saying she's in the wrong, and now she's being accused of stealing. But after this video, the situation gets even weirder.
I want to start by saying...
Okay, how does it... Oh my god, okay. How does this get even weirder? Oh, I'm scared, okay.
I'm sorry. I am so sorry from the bottom of my heart that my group of friends and me have put you guys through this.
In response to Shannon's video, Amber uploads a video titled, "Fuck You." In this video, Amber claims that the entire sequence of events that we just went over was actually a social experiment to highlight the issues of bullying, and all of the girls were apparently in on it.
It was all an act.
Excuse me, what? Wait a minute. Whoa. It... What? Oh god, I'm even more confused. Oh, good lord. Oh, Jesus.
Every single thing was an act. This lie included 4 people. Shannon, Bree, Kristen, and myself.
According to Amber, while they were at the wedding, Shannon had come up with this grand master plan. She gave Amber the flowers to take, and then she planned to have all of the other girls attack her and be like, "We hate you. We're no longer friends with you." And then, after a few weeks, all of the girls were supposed to come out together and be like, "Surprise! It was all fake. We're not the bullies. The audience..."
Wait, what? Oh, good Lord in heaven. Oh, no. Now, I know that this predates Locale, but what does this sound like, chat? This sounds like Locale. Oh, my fucking God. You gotta be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. Wow. Did he make this happen? As far as I know, he didn't, Burn. No.
Is the bullies because they jumped to conclusions. You guys should behave better. You're the bad ones. But apparently, the girls never came out and said it was fake, so they actually did betray Amber, and they framed her to look like an evil thief. She also tried to link all this to the presidential election, because I think this was right when Trump was being elected, and I tried really hard to see what the connection was. Like, how I don't know how she was linking it.
And it's very prevalent to our younger generation, the people that are going to be voting, to show you guys that just because someone who is bigger and louder and has a bigger following or a group doesn't make them right, and you should not always believe them.
What?
Rajira became a member. Rajira celebrates 1 month
Yay!
of membership.
Raj, thank you for being a member for a month. I appreciate you. Thank you. Haven't seen you in a minute. Hope you're good. What does that have to do with anything?
Burn the World 10 became a member. Burn the World 10 celebrates 5 months of membership. 5 months.
Let's go! Let's go! Thank you, Burn! Thank you for being a member for 5 months. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, I can't believe it's been 5 months since the memberships. Holy shit. It's gonna be 6 here before I know it. Anyway, been super busy. Oh, hello! Yeah, I know, I hear you. Well, thank you for coming. I appreciate you nonetheless. It's good to see you. It's very good to see you. Anyway, so, okay. Oh, dear Lord in heaven. The things that people do for fucking clout, I swear. It never fucking ends. It never ends. It's mind-boggling to me. It always has been, always will be. I will never understand people like this. Yeah, exactly. Trump coming in with the metal chair for this drama. Like, what does he have to do with any of this? It's ridiculous. Oh, did this happen around 2016? Yeah, it must. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense then. All right.
Are you starting to get where this is going?
I tried. I don't know where the linkage came from. Now, this whole story was out there. It was a little kooky. But in my mind, I was like, this could have happened. Because since this drama began, all of the girls had a massive boost in their following. And this wouldn't be the first time that a creator has fake drama for views. It's actually quite common. Everyone's faking stuff. But then Shannon quickly makes a rebuttal video.
I just want to let you guys know, no, it is not true at all. This is just Amber, like, just lying even more to try to get herself out of, like, the things that she did that were really, really, really messed up.
Shannon completely refutes Amber's story about this being a planned stunt. She was like, this bitch is crazy. I don't know what she's on. None of that is true. Literally, completely fabricated. And then Shannon actually provides video evidence that Amber did steal the flowers.
Hold on. I mean, that's so obvious.
She's like so slick. Did you see how quick?
Okay, wait a minute.
Steal the flowers.
Hold on. I mean, that's so obvious.
She's like so slick. Did you see how quick she was?
Because
Okay. So it's a fuzzy video of allegedly Amber putting the bouquet in a bag. It's very fuzzy. So but oh, okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Now I see fuzzy. I'm sorry. I see pigeon salad in that fuzzy video, not Amber. Why is Pigeon catching strays? Thieving hoe, true. It looked like she was putting it in her dress to me. Yeah, it looks like it was a bag of some sort. But again, it's kind of fuzzy, so can't really make it out. But they're alleging that it's Amber putting the bouquet in her purse. So, okay, let's... Oh, good Lord in heaven.
they were at a wedding, they had film crew and cameramen all over, and one of these cameras actually captured the exact moment that Amber put the flowers into her bag, so she was caught red-handed. Now, the video Shannon showed was very short, and it had jump cuts in it because, like I said, it was just happened to be captured. No one was actually filming this, so it wasn't a super clear shot. But what was clear is that Amber did put the flowers into her bag, and there was no secret plan like she had claimed. In the rest of this video, Shannon again teases the big thing that Amber did was...
There's a criminal investigation going on, and that's why I am not allowed to be talking about this. I'm sure you guys can understand that. I just want to put this to rest.
Shannon, stop milking. This video, once again, does extremely well, gets like 1 million views, and it puts another nail in Amber's coffin. The next update we get is when Amber uploads a video titled Flowers.
This trip was awesome. I just want to thank Shannon again so much for, hey Buns, for inviting us, and we had a blast. And one of her bridesmaids actually gave me her bouquet.
And this video is apparently a clip from an unreleased vlog where Amber's outside and she's thanking one of Shannon's bridesmaids for giving her the flower. What is interesting about this video is that if you look at the timestamp of when the clip took place, it happened right after the wedding before she was actually ever called out for stealing, which if this timestamp was true, this would be super good evidence that Amber was innocent because she would have had to film this clip before ever being accused of stealing, which if she was like an evil mastermind, I guess she could have done that. But who would film an explanation for a crime they committed before they committed the crime? Listen, she could be an evil mastermind, the Antichrist. But I think this was actually some good evidence. But at this point, Amber had...
I mean, yeah. That's... Yeah. Wait, what? I was watching a show about shoplifters last night, and this girl tried to tuck a chainsaw in her skinny jeans. Raj, you know what is... I am not surprised by that statement. I'm really not. That statement does not surprise me in the slightest, and that's really sad. Minda's the Antichrist. No, she isn't. Stop it, Bird. Hardy har har har, honey. That's one way to cut prices. You can't falter for the intent. I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so, this is all over. This is all over the place. Holy shit.
Already been caught lying multiple times about where the flowers came from. So because she lied so much, no one really believed that this clip was real. And it was more likely that she just filmed this recently and then just added a fake timestamp. Now at this point, no one believed Amber. And she was being attacked ruthlessly by the fans. She was even given the nickname Scamber, which I thought was kind of clever. But yeah, this was...
Scamber? Scamber. You know what? I do like that, actually. I do kind of like that. I'm not gonna lie. That's actually pretty clever, yeah.
was rock bottom, and this is when things started to get scary. At this point, Amber's career is essentially over. It was 4 against 1, and there was overwhelming proof that Amber lied multiple times. Now, you would think in this situation, when someone loses a drama to this extent, they usually fade away from the internet and move on with their lives, kind of like how all my enemies have done. Big Petty, he wrote a book about wanting to hurt me. His grave will be spit on. No, I'm sorry. I think he does.
Oh, Primic W right there. Wow. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Rewired Soul. Yeah, this guy's Blipfords. Yeah, same, Rush. Same. Yeah, Primic's cool. Primic's awesome. I like him a lot. I need to message him and just see how he is. I keep meaning to catch up with him, but I keep forgetting. But like I said earlier, I'm very glad to see him uploading more. And that he's not, waiting years on end to upload new content. This is great. And this is, you know what? This is one of the things that made me want to cover this, chat. Excuse me. Not only did I have a suspicion that, people may know of this woman and the drama involved and all that. I had an idea that some of you, or if not all of you, to a certain degree, would know who she is. But also, this is Primic covering this, and I knew that this was right up his alley, and I knew that this would be good. So, yeah.
Book reviews now or something. I'm happy for him. You would think this drama would end here, but instead, Amber begins uploading some very concerning videos.
Mother! I'm ready for prom! Mother!
Oh, God.
Mother! Oh, Mother! You say I'm crazy? I got you're crazy. Bitch.
In this video, she talks to an imaginary character that she calls Mother, and she roleplays as a mean girl. She was basically playing the character that everyone online thought she was. So since everyone thought she was a lying, evil, mean girl, she was playing that character.
Why? Because that's what I do! I'm just a mean-hearted girl!
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, dear God in heaven, this is so cringe. But I can't look away. I can't look away. I can't. I'm sorry, but I lost the plot already. You know what, Nintendo Mail? I think we all did. To a certain degree. Oh, fucking hell.
That's what everybody says!
And I actually thought this was pretty funny because if you're at rock bottom and no one believes you, then I think you just gotta lean into it. Like, I have 3 siblings and I was the youngest sibling. So when I was growing up, everyone would blame everything on me. Like, my brother would eat all the Oreos and then my mom would be like, who ate all the Oreos? And he would say, I did it. And I'd get so mad because I'd be like, I didn't eat the Oreos. But no one would believe me because I was the youngest sibling. So then you reach a point where you're like, okay, if you're gonna accuse me of the crime anyways, I might as well commit it. I'll eat all of them. 3 sleeves, baby. So I relate to this type of crash out. But the tone of the video switches when Amber decides to pull out a knife.
Say it to my face.
Okay. Listen. I get where Primic is coming from. I understand that. I get it. But there's a difference between leaning into the meme and being cringe. You have to do it a better way. This is not the way to go about it. This is not the way to go about it. Now, again, depending on when this was, if this was around the 2016 era, then yeah, maybe this would have been considered to be funny or at least original, maybe. I don't know. But now, again, in the year of our Lord 2025, it's a bit weird. Just saying.
Bet you can't. Bet you won't. Because you're a little bitch.
Amber then uploads another video, and in this video, she was dressed as the devil, and she was making like an evil potion in a cauldron.
Do you guys want to see how to make a spell? Please keep watching.
And in the cauldron, she puts a pink flower that looks very similar to the ones that went missing. And she also puts a shirt that says Team Bride, which I'm pretty sure came from like a party game at Shannon's bridal shower, but I'm not 100% sure. But it was very clear that this potion was made for Shannon. And again, it was just like a silly little video. She's at rock bottom. She's making a joke out of stuff. But then again, Amber decides to pull out a knife. Amber, you need to put the knife down. This is a little too far. It's getting a little scary. Now, this was the turning point.
A little scary? A little scary? No, this is like full blown, like, what the fuck are you doing? Holy shit. Burn, leave Pidgey alone. Pidgey is in that video right next to Amber. Run, Pidgey, run. Leave Pidgey alone. I don't even think that he's here anymore. I think he went to bed. Quick, let him catch strays. Leave him alone. What is the difference between a bridal shower and a bachelorette party? Good question, Calamity Girls. I will tell you. So, a bridal shower is where you get the bride has their friends and family from both the groom side and the bride side. You know, sometimes it's just the bride side, sometimes it's just the groom side, sometimes it's both. Where you get gifts from both families there, and you have, it's all about them, it's a whole thing. Now, the bachelorette party is more well known to be like the party time, right? Like, you go out of town, or you go to a local strip club, or you go to a local club and just go clubbing and just have the night of your life, or whatever you do. So that's the difference. Sometimes, depending, you can get gifts at the bachelorette party, depending, but yeah. So it's a little bit different in the sense that a bridal shower is considered to be more formal in a way. I guess it just depends on how you want to look at it. But yeah. So Burn is always starting shit with someone. I know, right? What are we going to do with him? What are we going to do? Oh, I thought a bridal shower was a day a bride finally takes a shower. Blue Jay. I mean, sure, in some cases that could be it. I don't know. That's weird. Do husbands have a husband party then, since brides have a bridal shower? Yeah, they can. They can. It depends, but yeah, they can just have the bachelor party. Usually men just have the bachelor party, but you know, grooms can get together with their friends and family too and get presents and have a groom party or whatever. Yeah, absolutely. I'm catching up in 2 times speed. My brain is breaking in 4 times. Yeah, true.
Libsums super chatted $1.41. DSP versus Shannon Rose. Whose ego is bigger?
Ooh, thank you for the 2B Psalms. Ooh, that's a good question. I would have to say, I agree with Big Dude. I would have to say, based upon experience, I would have to say DSP. But Shannon is pretty damn close. Shannon is pretty close, not gonna lie. And the only reason why I am saying that is because I know DSP more than what I do of her. But from what I know of her so far, yeah, she's right up there. She's right up there. If the two of them got together and had a child, the world would implode. True. Oh, excuse me. Thank you, B-Sounds, for the 2 again. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Point where this went from a dumb internet drama between a group of girls to now people believe that Amber might actually be dangerous. Now, while all of this was happening on YouTube, the girls were also fighting on other platforms like on Twitter and Facebook. I believe Sarah kind of skedaddled at this point, but the rest of the girls, they were like an episode of Dance Mob.
Shut your mouth! Shut your mouth!
That was good.
And the reason I'm not showing all of this is because, like I said, a lot of this has been deleted. I don't think any of them have their Twitter account anymore. Shannon's account was like hacked and some random person owns it now or something. Like, all of this stuff is gone. So just keep in mind, while they were going back and forth on YouTube, they were also fighting elsewhere, and it wasn't pretty. The next update we get is over a month later when Amber uploads a new video titled Restraining Order.
So today I kind of have a pretty serious video. This is definitely not one that I'm looking forward to filming.
In this video, Amber seems to have returned to her normal self. She's no longer playing a character, and she put the knife down. If only Britney could do the same. But in this video...
True. Yeah. Don't even, like, okay. I have mixed opinions about the Britney Spears thing. Yeah, but I Primic's not wrong. That was not a bit. Burn, I swear to the Lord Jesus. I swear, Burn, you are a contrarian sometimes just to be a contrarian, I swear. But then again, you're not the only one. So, I think we all do it to a certain degree. Not gonna lie. But anyway, yeah, this... Oh, I wonder who that is. Come in. Okay, sorry, that was a little Huck. I thought it was Mr. Huck. I thought it was Mr. Huck, sorry.
Amber accuses Shannon of leaking her home address to the internet, but she didn't really give any proof for this, so I don't exactly know how she came to that conclusion. She basically said Shannon did it because Shannon had her address from the wedding, but that's not really proof of anything. Like, anyone can release your address. But also in this video, Amber lets us know that she has filed restraining orders on Shannon, Bree, Kristen, and Bree and Kristen's partners.
Defendant shall not attempt any form of communication to, with, or about the plaintiff. They will be punished federally. They can be imprisoned federally.
And then at the end of the video, Amber gets super emotional and she basically asks for all of this to stop.
I don't want to cry anymore about this.
So wait a minute. Wait, okay, hold on. I might need to back up here. So Shannon is suing Amber? Is that what I'm getting out of this? Or okay, hold on. You know what? We might need to go back a little bit. We got distracted with Burn and Mr. Huck. Okay, hold on.
Proof for this, so I don't exactly know how she came to that conclusion. She basically said Shannon did it because Shannon had her address from the wedding, but that's not really proof of anything. Like, anyone can
Okay, so she's claiming that Shannon doxed her address. Okay.
release her address. But also in this video, Amber lets us know that she has filed restraining orders on Shannon, Bree, Kristen, and Bree and Kristen's partners.
Defendant shall not attempt any form of communication.
Okay, never mind. Okay, now I'm caught up.
To, with, or about the plaintiff. They will be punished federally. They can be imprisoned federally.
And then at the end of the video, Amber gets super emotional.
Yes, Teddy, this is the chick that almost stabbed Pidgey. Mm-hmm. Yep.
And she basically asks for all of this to stop.
I don't want to cry anymore about this. I've had enough. I don't want to waste any more of my energy on it because it is destroying my soul. It is hurting me so bad.
Now, this is where I think the drama should have stopped, because at this point, this drama has gone on for months. Amber clearly lost, and now Amber was clearly at her breaking point. She had actual tears in her eyes, not Game of Thrones Icefall tears. So after this video, if I...
Not Game of Thrones Icefall tears. Oh, Primic.
I was Shannon and the girls, this is where I would have said, hey girlies, I know Amber's our arch enemy and we've been fighting her for like half a year now, but I think she might be at her breaking point right now. And we might want to move on from this before something bad happens. She's got knives and stuff and it's, you know, it's a little kind of scary at this point. But unfortunately, this is only the beginning of the legal...
Yes, B-Soms, I got your DM. And hello, So and Luna. Hello, my dear. Nice to see you too. Bird, I just got your DM too. Yes, B-Soms, I got your DM too. I was going to show that later. Hello, Soul. Haven't seen you in a hot minute. Hope you're good. I know I talked to you earlier, but yeah. And yes, this is the lady faking life drama. Yes. One of them anyway. Yeah.
issues.
Wanted to let you know that that YouTuber that is stalking Shannon and doing 32 or more videos about Shannon is all lies.
In response to Amber's video about the restraining orders, Shannon decides to make another rebuttal video. In this video, Shannon lets us know that she actually had a restraining order on Amber, like way before Amber ever got one on her.
So what you guys don't know is that in September, I ended up having to get a restraining order
on this YouTuber.
But I need to add something here. Shannon, you're not being honest. Pathological liar era. In this video, Shannon makes it seem like the crazy knife videos are what led to her getting the restraining order.
I didn't just get a restraining order for no reason.
But at one point in the video, she shows the restraining order. And if you look at the date, it says it was filed on September 25th. And September 25th is actually before all of the crazy videos Amber made. So Shannon make it seemed like those videos are what led to the restraining order, made me really sus. And in fact, I got so sus that I looked up what the relevance of September 25th is. And that date is a day after Amber uploaded the flowers video where she tried to prove herself innocent. So this got me thinking with my little brain calculations. I think what happened was Amber uploaded the flowers video where she was trying to defend herself. And then Shannon was probably like, oh crap, Amber's actually defending herself now. And she has some kind of evidence. It's actually kind of good evidence. I think we need to shut her up. She's saying a little too much now. Let's get a restraining order. That's just a theory. Don't sue me. And then later in the video,
I mean, that's a pretty damn good theory. That's a pretty damn good theory, and that's pretty much what it looks like with what we know. Yeah. A game theory, exactly.
so Shannon finally reveals what the horrible, mysterious thing Amber did was.
When Travis and I got back from our honeymoon, we started to open our wedding gifts and our wedding cards. And we were kind of realizing like there weren't very many of them for the amount of guests we had. And so, we didn't really think much of it. And then, we opened them all up and over half of our wedding cards were stolen. Over half of our wedding cards were stolen.
So according to Shannon, half of her wedding cards were stolen from her wedding, which contained hundreds or even thousands of dollars, and she's accusing Amber of doing it. She says that while they were at the event, Amber was supposedly wandering around the venue in places where she shouldn't have been, to the point where security guards had to go up to her and say, hey, stop going over there, off limits, lady. She also says apparently there was witnesses that saw her next to the cards. And finally, she says there's currently a warrant out for Amber's arrest regarding this theft. Now this was...
Wait, what? Oh, okay. Oh god, there's so much to this. Oh geez, I can't even keep track anymore. Oh man, okay.
Was actually a horrible thing, and it finally makes sense why all of the girls first turned on Amber. If she stole multiple things from someone's wedding, yeah, I think we should all unfriend her. And then finally, she drops a new huge bombshell that apparently Amber's fiance at the time was currently being investigated for stealing millions of dollars from people in some kind of like Ponzi scheme. And the reason Amber stole the wedding cards was because their bank accounts were frozen because they're currently being investigated by the FBI.
I kept thinking to myself,
wait, what? Yeah, holy shit is right, and the plot thickens, yes. Those are both correct. Oh, good Lord in heaven. Wow. Team Shannon or Team Amber? You know what? I'm gonna put that up as a poll, Bird. Give me a second. Whose side are you on? Team Shannon, Team Amber. There you go. There you go, Chad. Vote away.
Why did she do this? Why would she steal from my wedding? Why would she do all of these things? And after a while, when I realized that her boyfriend or fiance, whoever he is, has stole over $18 million and all of their, money has been seized or frozen or something.
Netflix executives, if any of you are watching this needs to be a docuseries.
True. Yes, you can be team neither. That's true. You know what? I should add that in there, actually. But I should have had that in there. My bad. I didn't think about that. But yeah, you can vote neither. That's fine. The painful survey. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. But I thought it was funny. But yeah, this is insane. And I agree. If Netflix or Amazon or any of you are watching this or catch wind of this, holy shit.
Much going on here. This could be an 8-part docuseries. Now, after this video, if Amber had any chance of winning people over, it was she's dead, okay? They're kicking a dead horse right now. And some time goes by, and things kind of die down for a little bit until Amber comes back again. She can't be killed. She's got 9 Horcruxes. She just keeps coming back. And this time, she went and took a lie detector test.
And so I went online, not knowing anything. Like, I don't even know anyone that's taken a lie detector test before. And I just Googled best, most accurate lie detector test in Arizona.
So at this point, Amber was defeated. In her mind, she was completely innocent and she was being framed. So she was like, what can I do to prove my innocence? And this is when she had the idea that she was going to get a lie detector test done. So Amber makes a 2-part video series where she goes and finds a lie detector test place and she gets the lie detector done. But interestingly, she doesn't actually vlog herself taking the lie detector test. She just showed herself in the lobby of the place and then in the bathroom. And I'm like, if you're getting a lie detector test done and you want people to think you're innocent, why would you not film yourself getting the lie detector? In part 2 of the video series, she reads...
Exactly. Now, I don't know about getting a lie detector test. I've never had to do any of that. So I don't know, but I would imagine from what I've seen of some lie detector videos, sometimes you can record them, sometimes you can't. I don't know. I guess it just depends on I don't know. Situations are different. I have seen where some lie detector tests do get filmed, but again, it just depends, I guess. I don't know. It's a private establishment and there was a rule against recording and that's why it wasn't recorded. Yeah, that could be it too. Yeah, exactly, Purple. You are not the father. True. Maury, let's go. But again, okay, so all I can say about that is that it's possible. Okay. All right, let's oh, Jesus Christ. Whew. Let's continue.
Finds out the results, and we find out that she apparently passed every single question regarding did she steal from the wedding.
Question 4-2A. Regarding Shannon Rose's wedding, did a bridesmaid give you the bouquet during the dancing part of the wedding? Examinees answer yes. And then it says NDI. No deception indicated.
Now, lie detector tests aren't foolproof. They're not like a magic little machine, okay? But since a lot of people believe that lie detector tests are magic machines, that's why they work. And the fact that Amber went out of her way to get a lie detector test done, she paid her own money to get it, which they're not cheap, and she apparently passed every single question, I think this would actually be some good evidence that she was innocent. But there's a problem. After Amber posted these lie detector test videos, she also posted the results to her tests online, but for some reason, Amber blocks out all of the information that could be used to verify that the tests are real. So if anyone wanted to check to see if this test was real, they couldn't do it. And then, even more damage,
okay,
thing is that the other girls went online and they found like the exact form that Amber had on like some stock image website, but all the like information was blank. So it looks like Amber had just downloaded this form and like completely fabricated the lie detector test. So all of this work that Amber did was instantly shot down and she once again was proven a liar. Amber, I think you should just...
Oh, shit. You gotta fight. Exactly. Yeah, that's... Yeah, it's not looking good for you, Amber. All right, let's see what the poll says here. I'm going to go ahead and end the poll here. Why are the results not coming up? Oh, wait. Okay. It may just take a minute, but okay.
Just give up at this point. This is rough. After the lie detector test was debunked, this drama kind of died down.
Okay, so it was 50-50 on Team Shannon or Team Amber. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Yeah, it didn't pop up for me there for a second, Bern. I don't know why. 4 votes. Damn. Damn. A lot of you were like, I ain't voting. That's funny.
Amber released a couple more videos talking about how she was hurt and whatnot, but like nothing else major happened. Until nearly 4 months later, when a random courtroom video was posted onto a random channel.
On our behalf, that's not our control. Other people talk about us on her behalf, that's beyond her control, and that should not be addressed.
Behind the scenes, there was a legal war going on that the audience at the time didn't really get to see, and this video was the first glimpse into it. It's not really a good glimpse because it was filmed on a potato, but got what we got. Essentially, what was happening is that all of the people currently involved, Amber, Shannon, Bree, and Bree's partner, Mark, were all getting the restraining orders on each other, but they were also trying to like seemingly fight to keep the restraining orders off of themselves. And when this happens, where a bunch of people are getting restraining orders on each other, it causes a legal back and forth, where a judge would sit down and look at all the evidence and decide if any of them were valid. So in this video, Amber, Bree, and Mark are in court, and this judge is going to decide what happens with all the restraining orders.
Yes, you can get your order dismissed. Do you think he can't just come back and get another one?
Now, the judge of this case, I know you can't see him. There's only like 4 pixels. He's just kind of like a blob. But he was actually a really smart cookie because he looked at all the evidence and he quickly realized that all of the girls were fighting with each other and they were like all engaging in it. So he basically tells them that they have to all agree to stop talking about each other, or he was just going to remove all of the restraining orders and be like, you guys like fighting, so just continue fighting. You guys should make a reality show.
This is how they communicate. And I'm more inclined to believe that this is the world you want to live in, and this is what you do, and this is your form of communication. It's not
based judge. Another base judge, chat. Another base judge.
Not harassment anymore. Hey, welcome to it.
Now, Bree, Mark, and Amber, they were all like, yeah, let's stop this. We've been fighting for months now. We want this to end. But the problem was that Shannon was also involved with these restraining orders, and the judge wanted her to agree to the same things that everyone else was agreeing to. So he ends up calling Shannon, and Shannon very clearly did not want to go along with this plan.
Right, but I don't want to waste my time doing this. I waste enough of my time going through all of this when I have nothing to do with, and I never even talk about. Has she shown you any proof or evidence that I've harassed her?
videos I've seen, yeah. We'll dismiss all the orders and everybody go.
I really would hope that you would not do that, Your Honor, with all due respect.
I really would hope you would accept service, but you won't do that either.
This was a massive red flag for me because according to Shannon, she was scared for her life regarding Amber. And now this judge was offering her a final way out of everything. But for some reason, Shannon did not want to do it. Since this whole drama began, she got millions of views. I think she got like up to 6 million views. She had a huge boost to her following. And basically everyone believed that she was the one in the right. So I don't think she wanted this to end. And that's why she was so against to agreeing with the judge's offer.
I agree. I agree 100%. She wanted this to continue. She did.
We actually get a perfect example of why she didn't want to accept this agreement when a month later she uploads a music video titled Single White Females.
And that is one of the songs that I played at the beginning of the stream, chat.
Now, Shannon doesn't explicitly say that this song is about Amber, but the song is about a crazy girl who is stalking and trying to be Shannon. And the crazy stalker girl wears a flower crown, which Amber also happened to wear off.
Interesting.
Like, I guess technically this could have been about anyone, but even the top comments thought it was about Amber, so I don't think I'm reaching here. And again, this makes me question if Shannon was actually ever scared of Amber. Because if you're scared of someone, why would you make a music video taunting them? After this music video, this drama kind of ends for the most part. It's like the end of the Lizzie McGuire movie. She got on stage, she performed, and, you know, roll end credits. But then almost a year later, we get a final update when Shannon releases a video titled Wedding Drama Update, She's Not Paying Me Back.
Then in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how I sued a YouTuber for close to $200,000. I won the case and how she doesn't plan on paying me back.
In the year since the restraining order video took place, Shannon, Bree, and Mark ended up suing Amber for defamation, and they apparently won somewhere close to $300,000.
Oh, wow. But Pidgey isn't here anymore. He missed my funny joke. What was your joke? This is me and Pidgey's song. I'm just here, just suffering. Okay, Pidgey. At least you're still here. You're alive. Okay.
I sued her for slander because she made a bunch of videos about me that were untrue and really like hurtful and just like said really awful, crazy things about me that were not true at all.
If there is one thing in this world that I know, it is defamation lawsuits, because there's a lot of hoes out there that I would love to sue. Tweedledee and Tweedledum, they write articles about me calling me a
get him.
child predator. I'd love to sue them, which for the record, I would win a lawsuit against them. I've had 4 lawyers.
You would 100% win a lawsuit against them. Abso-fucking-lutely you would. Absolutely. Said that right when I first heard about it. Absolutely you would win.
Reach out and offer their services completely free of charge because they're so confident that we would beat them. But unfortunately, Dumb and Dumber, they don't have any money, so we can't sue someone that's broke.
If you're a broke boy, just say so.
But I know defamation cases like the back of my hand at this point, and they're extremely hard to win. Like, one of the main elements you need to prove in a defamation case is that you lost something, like either money or reputation, unless someone's calling you a child predator, by the way. Dumb and Dumber, that's the one exception where you don't need to prove that, you fucking idiots. I'm sorry. But I looked at this whole story. We just went
Nice shade towards them, Primick. Nice shade. Very well done.
over it, and I was like, Shannon, what did you lose from this? You got a massive career boost. Basically, everyone believes you're right, and you probably made a lot of money from this because you advertised your dumb book at the start of every single video.
Oh, that's her book.
A lot of money from this because you advertised your dumb book at the start of every single video. It might not be a dumb book. I didn't read it. I'm sorry. But like, what did you lose here? So I found it very hard to believe that they won this lawsuit. So I ended up looking up the case and I made a lot of discoveries.
Ooh.
Hello?
Hey, Wendy, this is Kyle. We spoke on email.
Hi, Kyle. How are you?
Thank you again to My Heritage for sponsoring the
Chat, there's gonna be a part 2. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, hell yeah. Let's go. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, I can't wait for that. That's going to be awesome. Okay. Let's watch her book review. No, I'm good. I'm trying to channel my inner basic white, single white girl, but my masculinity is overriding 60% of it. Based, V-Soms. I guess so. So, Luna, it does get worse. Okay. All right, then. Well, we'll have to keep a lookout for that. Holy shit. Wow. Oh, who's tagging me in something? Hold on, chat. Oh, hold on. Oh, okay. Okay. Hold on. Give me just a second. This is a reference. Let's skip the rest. Okay. Okay. So, apparently... Okay. So, this is a video that Purple wanted me to show. Not play it, but she wanted me to show this. We can watch it if we want to. It's a little over a minute. It's Shannon Rose apologizes for faking drama for views. Do we want to watch this real quick, chat? Again, it's only a little over a minute. We don't have to. But I guess it shows that I'm curious as to see what she has to say in this, but at the same time, we don't have to. Up to you guys. Play it. Okay. All right. Here we go. I'm not even going to bother putting it on.
Hello, everybody. It's that time again. Yep, it's drama time. Shannon Rose has released a video apologizing for her part.
Okay, so to be fair, this was about 5 years ago that this was uploaded. And this was uploaded on a different channel. So let's see what happens here.
In the whole drama between Mango Tea at VidCon, where she ghosted him, and they have basically said that they faked it for views, which the whole entire internet knew anyway, and video after video after video was made on it, and it's almost 2 full weeks later. They both claim that they were doing it to cause fake drama, which we knew, and that they were doing it because they were losing views and subscribers. However, they ended up losing a lot more views, a lot more subscribers, and a lot more support. Mango Tea has also released a video, but his video contained 11 adverts in a 1-hour video. Shannon Rose said that she would be taking all the videos down and donating the money that she had received from the views from this drama to charity.
I don't believe that.
Also apologized to Nick Snyder from The Viewer's Voice for her part in trying to boost the views and get the drama channels to comment on it after they realized that it was total and utter BS. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments section below, and if you could like and subscribe, that would be awesome. See you next.
Okay, well there you go. There you go, chat. No wonder why this rando never popped off. Well, she did to a certain degree. To some people, but thank you. That I'm right there with you guys. I think I just had a stroke too, not gonna lie. Anyway. But yeah, there you go, chat. So, looks like there's gonna be a part 2.
Inzar
Zane,
became a
thank you
member.
for being a member for 3
Inzar
months.
celebrates
Appreciate you.
3
Thank
months
you.
of membership.
Thank you,
Yay,
thank you.
3 months.
So yeah, there you go, chat. We're definitely gonna keep a lookout for part 2. Abso-fucking-lutely. Who wants to watch part 2? Once in the chat. You smell toast. Do you smell burnt rubber? Burnt toast or burnt rubber or both? 58. Oh god, don't. You did not just put 58. Burn, I ought to ban you for that. I ought to ban you for that, sir. There were fire trucks by you a few hours ago? Oh no, Zane. I hope you're okay. I need an end to this decade of old BS. True, Purple. Well, we will keep a lookout for part 2. Hopefully he uploads it again. He uploads it again. Listen to me. He uploads it here soon. We'll see what happens, I guess, but we'll keep a lookout.